So I'm sitting here with Alex Salmond, now the leader of the Alba Party. Thank you. 10 quick fire questions, Alex.
Sure.
Last movie you watched?
Hunt for Red October.
Fantastic.
It's a great movie. I downloaded a lot of Sean's movies last year when he passed away, and I just made up my mind I'd get through them all. And I'd forgotten just what a great movie it is. It's a fantastic movie. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't be saying he would have thought it was his best, Man Who Would Be King, but it's a great movie, Hunt for Red October.
Did you tell me before they filmed the last scene first?
Yeah, with what's his name?
Alec Baldwin.
It was Alec Baldwin told the story, not to me. He told it on television. Partly he asked him, how do I'm going to play with Sean Connery, the legend, the god. How should I do it? Should I underplay it? Should I overplay it? Should I move towards him in the screen? How do you relate to somebody with his screen charisma? And so he'd asked everybody could think of, because he was quite a young actor at the time. Alec Baldwin just making his way. This was one of his first big roles, really big roles. So he was playing the agent, Jack Ryan.
Yep.
And Sean was playing the Lithuanian Soviet submarine captain with the great Scottish accent. So fantastic. Actually, my grandfather used to take me fishing near Vilnius. Incidentally, Vilnius is landlocked. I don't know if you know that. So they're going up the Hudson River, and this scene in the moonlight in the conning tower, the submarine Red October, which has defected, not just Sean, but the whole submarine has defected. So which is the plot of the movie. And so the pair of them are talking about, life, and it's the last scene in the film, just about, and it was the first scene they filmed. So Baldwin goes and does his thing, right? And then they have a look at the Russians. Now the scene is in the moonlight in the Hudson River, Sean stopped at his grandfather, teaching him to fishing near Vilnius, and reflected on that. A revolution is necessary. Now time to time, don't you think so? And the two of them in the conning tower, and the moonlight is behind Sean, right? He's got silver hair. So Baldwin looks at the Russians and everybody else, looks at the screen and thought to himself, doesn't matter how I play it, nobody's looking at me. Not a single person in any cinema is going to be looking at me, they're all going to be looking at this magnificent vista of Sean Connery. So anyway, that was Baldwin told the story. I like all good stories but told against yourself, really effective.
Fantastic.
Very, very good. Nice man, Alec, and great man, Sean Connery.
Alec, the last TV series you enjoyed?
Well, Suits.
Oh, aye.
I've been watching Suits because
Meghan Markle.
Well, yeah, and I've just got to the bit where she's away, got married, and left the series. And I have to say, when fair dues to her, the programs after her leaving, new husband, are not as good. So she had something. She had something in the chemistry of the series, because there was bits that were really good. I was really enjoying it. Don't get much time in the campaign, but I've been watching Suits.
Cool, excellent. Who would play you on screen?
I think Michael Douglas, a younger version of Michael Douglas.
Okay. Last time you cried?
I actually cried in this campaign, and it was surprising that I was talking to a journalist about the fishing industry and Brexit, and I was talking about the family businesses that have been destroyed because lack of access to European markets, and I just got all kind of emotional about it because obviously I represented these people for quite a century, and of all the things I admire in life, it's family roots. You've built up over generations, huge investment of obviously capital, but actually work and bravery, and how they've been sacrificed, destroyed, misled. There was a Pierhead fisherman who endorsed the Alba Party, John Bucket, the most experienced fisherman in the fleet. He's the oldest. And actually his boat, the Fairline, is escorting wind turbines in Irish Seamen. And John gave us a video, and he said in a beautiful looking Doric note, he explained how the Brexiteers had all come to Pierhead Harbour, and you couldn't go down the harbour with Fonur, Nigel Farage, or Michael Gove, or Boris Johnson during the referendum, and now they're nowhere to be seen. And then he sort of paused and said, mind you, if the Prime Minister comes back to Peterhead, he better learn to swim because he won't be visiting the harbour, he'll be in it. But I was talking about it, and I was talking about the businesses, and all of a sudden just tears started to well up. It was a radio interview I was doing last week, and it was all I could do to. And that may seem a strange thing to agree about, but it's
No, fair
yeah,
enough.
you know, amid all the enormous human tragedies that are going on, businesses being destroyed for no reason is a big thing for these people, and I get very emotional.
Alex, your best pal in politics?
You know, kind of classical.
Excellent. Politician you most admire from history?
Oh, say Mandela. By a mile.
And you met him, didn't you?
Yeah, I met him a couple of times, and so yeah, I told you that story before, so you know it.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it was in the Great Westminster Hall. He was addressing the Commons and the Lords, and at the reception afterwards, I said, Mr. President, did you realise that you addressed the Commons and the Lords in the very spot that William Wallace, the Scottish patriot, was tried in 1305? And he looked at me and said, Braveheart. So Nelson Mandela liked the film.
Fantastic.
Tell you that.
What would you have done if you hadn't been a politician?
Oh, economist. I didn't an economist, and I loved it when I did that. I adored doing that. Just
Easier life,
enjoyed it.
perhaps, as well?
Well, probably an easier life than being a politician, but you know, it's a useful life,
Yep.
and something I enjoyed doing. So I've done that. And I mean, that was only after my professional football career had stopped, before it got started.
Biggest regret?
Well, that Scotland isn't independent. That's my biggest regret.
Biggest achievement?
I think the referendum campaign in 2014. I mean, I thought we ran a pretty good government in between 2007 and 2014. But the referendum campaign, I think, was transformational for Scotland, and the transformation is still going on. I mean, if I had to sum up the Alba Party and say what is it, then it's that multifarious, grassroots, energetic, positive campaign from 2014 reborn in the form of a political party.
And your post-pandemic dream, what are you desperate to do, Alex?
I've got this thing, we've got this collection of 32 candidates who have just come together in the space of a few days, like 18 women, 14 men. And obviously with pandemic restrictions, the only conferences we have are online. So we have Zoom meetings. And I think my post-pandemic thing is when we can all get together and as a group of candidates who are carrying the Alba Salter, Alba Standard, and have a good talk, drink, laugh about the campaign, because they are an exceptional bunch of people, and I'm exceptionally proud to be for this campaign.
Thanks for your time, Alex. That's excellent.